It's hard to keep smiling when I try to set things straight. You don't even listen. I'm just getting late, like you're on a mission. You make me weak. You're the one I seek, and I hate that I love you. I hate that I love you. If I could, and I would, carve out your heart, carve out your heart. It's hard to keep smiling when you're closing every door. I'm trying to open. I tell you love you more, and you say it's broken. You make me weak. You're the one I seek, and I hate that I love you. I hate that I love you. If I could, and I would, carve out your heart, carve out your heart. It's hard to keep smiling when you're closing every door. I'm trying to open. I tell you love you more, and you say it's broken. But it wouldn't mend mine.
Turn around, I feel the breeze over me. You watch your dreams unfold. Let it come around and let it breathe over me. It's time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. time to go away into the light. I feel the calming energy. I see the darkness coming, and I'm calling you to help me set me free. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you. I'm calling for you.
You're paranoid. You claim this love that you never started. You once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have and take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. You're paranoid. You claim this love that you never started. You once destroyed a broken heart that was already shattered. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Holding on to what we have, you take us to the edge and back. Just feel my heart inside. Our love can grow so bright. We found a way into the grace again. Let's not pretend our hearts have life again. Just stay one more night. I'll be by your side. Just stay.
Alrighty then, hello and welcome back to the EU Challenger League Season 8, Playday 3-4. I'm your host and caster, James Sterner Parkinson, and we're going to get into 3D Max versus Endgaming here. Endgaming starting out things on the Clubhouse with a Lion band there for you guys. Very interesting indeed. Clubhouse does tend to be a little bit more Roma heavy than it used to be, so Lion band does make sense. And a Glass band always makes sense. So those are two pretty common bans, I would say, coming out from both teams there on the attack. Let's see what they do on the defense. Probably going to be maybe a mirror, but I would see an echo more than ever, honestly, here. But no, it's going to be the Clash. We've seen a decent amount of Clash getting banned recently. She's a fairly powerful operator, especially on Clubhouse, and especially holding that garage top area. So we can see Endgaming banning out there. Final op here is, of course, going to be the Mirror. So there are our bans for today. There's the Lion, Glass, Clash, and Mirrors be filling out those for the top at you guys. All of those, and we'll be able to see them at the top there and see exactly what go in. Let's fill those in for you guys before we get into round number 1 here on Clubhouse. So let's go. And we are going to see a CCTV cache room defense to start with. This has been pretty much the default site going into now. This is very, very easy to hold on to, what with the way that they changed around the garage, and especially because if they got rid of the hatch and they have a connector area now. So very easy to defend onto, very easy to rotate your defenders around. However, there aren't those two main objectives for the attackers of that east wall that goes straight into CCTV room, and also looking at the garage wall. I mean, you can also open construction as well if you really want to. It depends on the way in which the attackers want to take this. However, I do see most attackers just want to open up this east wall and opening up onto garage, this one, just so that they can get the angle onto the rotate here. Normally you see a Habana do this, if anyone, but you could get a Maverick, I guess. So this fact that they have got the Maverick might mean they might do that, but I think the Maverick is mostly just for denying the bandit trick here at all. But there's going to be no bandit coming out from Endgaming at all. So yeah, I'd say that's pretty fair coming out from them. Let's go now into round number 1. We're seeing exactly how Endgaming are going to be setting up this site and see exactly what they want to do here.
5 seconds remaining.
Interestingly, not made a rotate here at all, so their only way to rotate is through the store. So if that does get opened up, that rotate into garage is completely denied. However, no, they are starting to open up some rotate holes here into the way of elation on the smoke. See how it does go down. I think obviously the main thing that's going to get opened up here is this east wall pretty much immediately, and we were going to see Nebo going to be doing that shortly. Look at what he was shooting out there. He will start to move up and sees what he wants to do here. Yeah, he's just pinging out to the Maverick of Undead to see what he wants to do here, just trying to open up these walls and trying to do something here indeed. Not sure what Undead is doing here just yet, just trying to repel upside down and just trying to get the wall open just a little bit so that he knows what is going on here and trying to deny any sort of bandit trick as well. So you see he's just opened up a full line there. And yeah, there is no bandit on the bus, so not going to be any bandit tricking going on, but it's going to be Hunter with the first kill of the round. There goes Primal, freaking that out very aggressively. taking already one member off the board. Primal was very far in there, but it's going to be Badtrack. Just managed to refrag him right on back in Qual, who comes around on the book, takes down Hunter, and sends it into a 3v4. Looking very, very nice for 3D Max now, having got to open the E-score and having secured 2 kills. But we still got Fratelli, who does have control of the garage upstairs. He does also have the camera downstairs as well. That gives him a decent amount. Sightline has a great shot onto Badtrack. He's going to take the book off the board. Sorry, not the book, but he's going to be the Ash off the board. And there goes Nebo, moving into the site. Takes down Fratelli through the wall and turns it into a 3v2. Looking very good for 3D Max. Does you go for this plant now, as Qual going to be around onto the lounge downstairs. Maybe open up some vertical sightline, as well as Undead takes the head off of Elation, and now all into the hands of Torok on the Echo. He's going to get droned out as well, so they know exactly where he is and what he's doing, as the book is going to open up some vertical sightlines, and the diffuser is going to start going down sooner rather than later. Constantly getting pinged out as close as the Echo drone is on the site. He's going to be able to go for the plant, but no, Nebo actually does manage to take it down before he goes down. He hops over. Torok cannot find the shots, and Undead takes him down. And it looks like 3D Max will take round number 1. Looking very nice indeed for 3D Max there. And just moving in and just getting so many early kills on the board, and gaming being a little bit too aggressive, where it seems they didn't really have too much control, and it was disappointing to see. But we are going to see a Church Arsenal Room defense now coming out from End Gaming and see what they can do here. Clearly not favoring that CCTV attack, whatever. I still feel like it was a fine defense in terms of strategy. Mostly because the placements of the Echo drones are really nice from Torok, especially here. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff going on there that they lost a lot of the early gunfights. I think that was a big part of it, that you shouldn't really have a Legion who's all the way down here with this wall not reinforced. So yeah, I think that was a big problem there. But we're going to get into round number 2 here and see exactly how it is going to go down. See Church Arsenal Room defense here and see exactly what the placement is. See reinforcements of the hatches going down from Hunter there. We're going to see a fairly standard strategy coming up. We're not going to see any Habana on the board, so it's going to be interesting to see what exactly 3D Max are going to do here in terms of where they're getting the hatches open. Normally, I would say without Habana here, you're only really getting one hatch open and maybe opening up Dirt Tunnel as well. Maybe running a shield strategy, something like that. But we do have the Maverick on the board, and the Maverick is capable of getting, I believe, 2 hatches open using his blowtorch. So maybe we'll see a bit of that. Who knows? But let's get in now into round number 2 and see exactly how 3D Max want to take this. And he's going to be using his little blowtorch here to try and deny any bandit trick. And he's actually going to be able to open up Dirt Tunnel just a little bit. Oh, I like this. Very sneaky strategy coming out from Undead here. And yeah, he is going to be able to open that up for Primal to just make his way down here. Barbed wire is going to go down, however, from the defense of Torok, who's going to be playing around to the Dirt Tunnel as well as Elation. Primal getting very far in already. Looks like they're just going to rush up in the wall. They don't see him. Torok going to go down. And already the Echo off the board as Elation does manage to refrag onto Primal. What just happened? Badtrack going to get the kill onto Peak as well. It's a 4v3 situation already. And already losing your Echo and your Alibi. Those are huge picks from 3D Max onto End Gaming. This is terrible from them. This is not looking too good for End Gaming. As thermite charges are set to go down onto the blue hatch. I don't necessarily agree with opening up the blue hatch this early. I would have suggested opening up kitchen. Although I suppose it depends if Maverick does move around and tries to open the kitchen as well. We see drones go out as the moto hatches get opened up, so has both thermite charges off the board. That also means they're not going to be able to open up Church Wall, which is going to be interesting to see how they take this. But they do have decent control over Blue now, and they do have that one-man advantage, of course, as they do start to move down. Nebo with a nice kill onto Hunter is going to take him off the board immediately and turn it into a 2v4. All down to Elation and Fratelli as he starts to get pushed. Great kill from Fratelli and a great double kill from Fratelli. Takes out Badtrack and Qual, but doesn't realize that Undead has that hole open and does take him down for it. Now all into the hands of Elation now. Looking very nice indeed. Elation going to be holding down his Arsenal Room and just pushing around now, but no, is going to be able to put some bullets in. Elation just going to be pushing up through Church and just going to be putting down his remote gas grenades, but through that hole, the Undead takes him down. Beautiful pick from Undead, and it's going to be 3D Max going flawless right now during this attack. Sorry guys, if you want to watch this in your own language or whatever, this isn't available on any other stream. No one else is streaming this game right now. We couldn't get a clean feed going, so it's just me hosting the lobby and just me casting it. So this is the only place where it is available. But we're getting into round number 3 now of 3D Max versus End Gaming and seeing exactly how it is going to go down. We've seen some actually pretty solid defenses from End Gaming. I feel like they're just losing a lot of early gunfights, and they're losing a lot of operators really early on. That terrible mistake coming out from Torok as he just ran all the way up dirt. So I'm really not sure what the situation there was for End Gaming, but clearly they didn't realize that an IQ was all the way in there already. And yeah, wow. That was huge. You're losing an Echo immediately. End Gaming are really going to have to pick the pace here if they want to bring this back. But we're going to see another Church Arsenal Room defense from them. Clearly they thought they could bring this back. I think they can bring it back as well. There was just the thing where the Maverick Core was opened up and they just had no idea that it was opened up, and he got quite a few kills through there. So really well played there by the Maverick of Primal. But let's see how it does go down as we move into round number 3 and see exactly how End Gaming going to do. What are they going to change on this defense? I think that as long as they change the way in which they deal with the end of this dirt tunnel, I think it should be fine. See, Torek is dedicating an Echo drone to that to make sure he doesn't get pushed so early on again. I think he can stick it to that. I think he has to pull it back and look further back, and there we go. He will manage to put it down there. I think that, yeah, Primal is going to open up this again. Pretty much the exact same strategy from 3D Max. Hopefully, no, well, you know, they don't have an IQ this time, but they are going to open up onto the side this time. Make sure there's nothing there. That is really dangerous from Primal though, because there could have been just someone there waiting for him. I think he's just going to wait and see if anyone is indeed there waiting for him. Torek using his Echo drone to see what is going on here exactly. As his Echo drone, it looks like he is going to get droned out there. So they do know there's an Echo drone there, and Badrak is going to drone it in. He knows that Torek is there as well. And I'm wondering if Primal's actually going to try and get in here. It looks like he is. He's going to open up a little bit more of this dirt tunnel wall. We're not seeing any action coming out just yet from them. Torek has retreated back further down into the dirt tunnel, but meanwhile we do see Qual opening up a little bit this vertical play action and just opening up onto bar. No one contesting this, not a lot of roam game coming out from End Gaming, but you don't necessarily need that on Clubhouse. I did say that there is a little bit of a roam game that is possible in Clubhouse now, but it's not essential. Meanwhile, Badtrek has managed to push Torek down quite a bit. It looks like he's going to go for the pre-fire, expecting Torek to peek it, but it's not going to happen just yet. Torek taking a little bit of a long angle, going back on his Echo drone and seeing what he can do with it. It's going to be Elation who takes down the... Oh, what? He takes Maverick off the board immediately. A beautiful pick coming out from Elation there. That looks like thermite charges are going to go down onto the Moto hatch, and Undead is going to be able to easily get that open. 3D Max not looking too good here on this particular attack. That End Gaming have woken up a little bit as Fratelli trades shots out with a Capital Peak. He's going to just run up to him, go down for it. Nebo with a great kill there as he pushes through. Undead going to push through into Moto hatch, but Elation easily going to take him down and turn it into a 3v4 situation. And that's going to be Qual with a nade in his hand. Does manage to chuck it down onto the barbed wire. Clears it out for himself and tries to recover the diffuser. He could use the smoker's cover to recover it. But of course, it is going to be that blocking his path as Badtrek could be holding down. And Nebo goes down to Elation. That's a double kill for Elation so far. Looking very, very nice here for End Gaming as Qual tries to move in. Tries to recover the diffuser from Moto. But he's going to get peeked out by Fratelli. Oh, what a shot. Unable to get the kill there just yet. Elation is still going to be holding it down. Lots of flashbangs coming out as Badtrek pushes through onto the church wall. They still don't have the diffuser just yet, and Torek's drone is going to be watching them in case they do try to recover it. I'm expecting another peek here from Fratelli very soon, as Qual does go down to Hunter. It's all into the hands of Badtrek, but Hunter with a pistol whip takes down Badtrek, and Gaming finally on the board with their first defense win. Fratelli's a monster, but wow, really great plays from Hunter there. Very aggressive, but much better as well from Torok there. Not to get killed that early on from that dirt tunnel push. Very predictable though from 3D Max with the exact same push. But however, with End Gaming winning that defense with an objective rotation parameter of 2 means they will have to change to a different objective for a couple of rounds here, and they will go through for that gym bedroom defense now. Gym bedroom, I really would expect a castle here from End Gaming. I really don't see there's just too many windows for you to hold on to this without that, but they are going to choose the bandit here. There is going to be the Maverick on the board from 3D Max. I'm not really sure if there's going to be too much in the form of bandit tricking here. For this attack, I'm more looking at the jacuzzi wall, but already looking at 3D Max's lineup, especially with the Dokkaebi now in this lineup. However, I kind of would have liked the IQ here, just as the counter to Torok. He's been bringing the Echo pretty much every single round. He is, of course, a very effective Echo, as he's already proven. We're actually going to see Peek on the Jaeger this time, and Fratelli instead taking the Ela. Interesting indeed. So what I'm expecting here from the defense is I'm expecting a very heavy hold onto CCTV. I'm going to see lots of reinforcements going down here. And also, I'm expecting potentially a bandit trick coming out, or maybe just going to put these bandit charges down and just go away. And yeah, there we go, rotate into construction as well as barbed wire going down into logistics. So this is a fairly default setup that I was expecting from End. However, it seems Torok is actually bringing the Echo Shotgun here to make himself a few rotates, of course, because they are, of course, not running the smoke here. They place for a few different operators. Say Elation bringing the Bandit this time. Which is really interesting, honestly, with the fact that the Maverick isn't even brought, but I think he's just putting it down here, just so that they can't get it open without having to actually come into this hallway. And yeah, Torok is going to be opening up this sight lines, making sure they can't plant on B without getting shot down very easily. But it can be stripped of control very easily into the control of 3D Max. It's going to be Primal and Nebo who move around onto this west side. Drones that couldn't come out from Nebo, making sure there's no one bandit tricking, and to be easily able to open up Jacuzzi Wall. Meanwhile, we see Fratelli and Hunter holding down onto Cash Room very nicely here, and this is kind of what I was expecting. Kind of what I was expecting a lot of the trap operators to do here. Just hold it down with a Legion and the Ela. Easily done with them. Maybe commit an Echo Drone to this roam as well from Torok. We're not going to see any action too much from Cash Room side. As you see, Badtrek is going to slowly push up here, but he's going to repel around inside instead. They could have put the bandit tricks down onto the east wall as well. That might have denied a little bit of time here as well. As the Undead, he moves through onto these windows, as well as Badtrek on the Habana. We'll see a lot of action here. Primal just gets all the way in. How does he do this? He's getting away with this. He's actually going to go for the plant right in the middle of this, and Echo cannot find it at all. No one can find it. The diffuser's down already. Nebo takes off the head of Hunter, and this is looking so bad for Endgaming now, but Fratelli going to try and recover it. He takes down the head of Badtrek. Qual goes down. Primal goes down, and everyone is losing their heads right now as Nebo attempts to hold on to it. What a shot from Nebo. Takes off the head of Fratelli. It looks like a retake is very, very possible. Undead does take down Peek as he tries to go for a double kill for Undead, but Torok going to hop out the window. It's going to be 1v1 now. All down to Nebo to try and recover the round. He's going to throw out a drone's Jacuzzi and see what's going on here, but Torok easily able to try and recover the round. He's going to go for the defuse. He can't get it. Nebo is going to come around the corner. He does take him down, but beautiful shot from Nebo. Torok goes down, and wow, what a flurry of kills coming out from 3D Max and Endgaming there, turning it into a 1v1 very, very quickly. But thankfully, 3D Max will actually take that round and move themselves into round number 5 with a nice little advantage of 3-1. I'll see how it goes down now as we move into round number 5. This could be the final defense for Endgaming. So, this hasn't been too successful for Endgaming so far. They are going to go back to Gym Bedroom. Of course, objective rotation parameter of 2 means they have to go there, or CCTV Cash Room. The problem with this is that they just didn't have that rotate open. There was no ADSs, or not enough ADSs down in the Gym Bedroom area, and they didn't really do anything with the Jacuzzi Wall either. Kind of disappointing to see. I would have liked to see, more importantly, just opening up more of that wall. Maybe a Maestro here on the defense as well. So yeah, let's see how it goes down as we move into round number 5. Let's go.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
I'm more looking at the situation in terms of setup here, and I think, yeah, Torok needs to get this wall open immediately this time. This whole wall needs to be opened up, because last time they just smoked, ran all the way in, and were just planted in this corner, and there was absolutely nothing that Endgaming could do about it. Really nice retake coming out from them, though. They scored a lot of flurry of kills here, trying to go for that retake, but I think it was more coming down to Nebo on the Thermite. He was all the way back here, and he was able to score a nice number of kills, denying that. So yeah, this whole wall's open up this time. I would like to see maybe just a rotate open up here at the end, and yet Torek just made me eat my words here. Is going to make him for that rotate very nicely. Bardwire going to go down from Torek as well, as he just opened up the hatch, just to deny someone from running all the way through as quickly as he did. That's actually a really good hatch. I didn't even think about doing that. Opening this hatch up means that they just cannot do what they did last time where they smoked and planted, because now they have to go through on the right side, whereas before they could just push all the way through. So yeah, let's see how he goes down. As we move into round number 5, we've seen pretty much the exact same strategy coming out from End Gaming. However, I would like to see, honestly, I just think just a couple of bandit charges going down here would stop a lot going on. Looks like he is actually going to try and bandit trick this jacuzzi wall this time. But it's going to be Thermite. Puts it down immediately. He's not going to be aware. Lation's going to hit the bandit trick. What a disaster, Nebor. You really need to drone that out first. The problem is he did it last time, and he just didn't do it this time. What a disaster. Wow. That may have just lost in the round there. Already losing that Thermite charge, but Undead is going to open up a Qual with a nice nade there onto Peak. He's going to take him down. Primal takes down Torok. That's with the Echo already off the board, and that's a beautiful couple of picks from 3D Max now, as he should be able to get up in this jacuzzi wall very nicely. And Fratelli and Hunter still off the site, still trying to find their way back on. Elation still holding down to Bathroom, however, he has this nice wall covering him. A second Thermite charge is going to go down. Elation is actually going to rotate through as Primal takes down Fratelli, and all into the hands of Hunter and Elation now. As Elation is going to get droned out, moves back into the Bathroom, but gets caught out on the rotate. And now it's all down to Hunter in a 5v1 situation. Not looking good for him. He's going to give his position away. Bad track. Easily able to take him down. Team 3DX Max is going to take round number 5 and just a couple of rounds away from taking this. So we're going to see if this is just a defender-sided map, as an attacker-sided map, as Endgaming are going to move through finally onto this attack and see exactly how they are going to take this. Really surprised to not see a Maverick in their lineup just yet. I'm hoping they are going to 6th pick it and maybe try and bait out a Bandit pick here from 3D Max. But we're actually going to see a Capcan coming out from Qual and an Alibi coming out from Nebo, as we see a Church Arsenal Room defense to start with. Let's see how it goes down as we move further into round number 6. And we see Qual is going to 6th pick off the Capcan and onto the Pulse instead. But still, no Maverick coming out from Endgaming. I honestly think this is a mistake. I think that they should bring the Maverick here just to deny the bandit trick completely in case it did happen. Qual just messing about there. Come on, Qual. This is a serious match. Getting out and confirming his loadout now. And then we can move into the preparation phase of round number 6. And I'm interested to see how 3D Max actually hold on to this site. So, last time we saw 3D Max during their attacks, they came through Dirt Tunnel, they opened up Moto, and they opened up the Blue Hatch as well. And they just dropped down both of them. They took complete control of those areas, moved into Dirt Tunnel, and all those areas were very firmly under their control within the first 2 minutes, I would say. So, let's see how it goes down as we move further into round number 6. This preparation phase to see Qual. This is a strategy you honestly just do not see too much anymore. The Pulse, that classic Pulse Nitro playing below the kitchen. We see all the hatches getting reinforced, except Blue Hatch not getting reinforced. Interesting indeed. Because we do have the Habana on the board here from Endgaming. So I'm glad to see that, because that's something that 3D Max didn't take at all. And I think it really did severely impact their attacks. They didn't have all the hatches open, and I think it limited their ability to actually rotate around and get the picks that they actually needed to do. So I'm glad that Endgaming have this on the board. However, it's going to be Nebo, who's actually on the roam here. It's going to get very lit up already all the way from the strip club roof. He's going to get insanely lit up. He's almost dead. But Primal also going to be on the roam with him. Very heavy roam strategy coming out from 3D Max, it seems. Nebo's going to rotate all the way down through construction. I'm amazed that they had the info to even go for that pre-fire. But wow, really well played by Endgaming so far. Unfortunately, not able to secure a kill just yet. I don't think they even need to deal with these roamers. They could just move downstairs and just go straight for a plant. If they came through Dirt Tunnel now, there'd be just nothing to stop them at all. Especially if the hatches weren't opened up. But they are indeed looking like they're going to go for that rotates and try and take down all of these roamers. As Nebo going to be holding down to construction as Peak gets the first kill of the round. There we go. There goes one roamer, but Bad Track moves up into the roam. He takes down Hunter off the board, but oh, Fratelli's there waiting for him. And Badtrack is going to go down. What an angle from Fratelli. It's going to be Nebo left on the roam now. Two of his roam comrades are down, but he's turned it into a 3v3. The book off the board already is a pretty big pick utility-wise. But oh no, Fratelli is going to peek the wrong way, and Nebo takes him down. That's now just all down to the hard breaches of Elation and Torok. Let's see how it does go down, as we will see all the drones coming out from Endgaming, and wow, they've lost complete control of this round, but they can still recover it, and I think they were just trying to deal with Nebo for way too long on this roam, and now you just need to ignore him, go straight for the site, but Elation goes down to Qual, now all into the hands of Torok. Now let's see how it goes down as he moves onto the blue area. Pushes down blue stairs, takes down the barbed wire. They're going to know that he's here. He's going to peek it out, but no, the Legion Mine goes out, and he's aiming head high. But Undead was crouch peeking it. Toro goes down, and Team 3D Max put themselves on match point. What a disaster for Endgaming. I think, obviously for those of you who might not know, Challenger League and Pro League are now using the same rules in sort of league format, so they're each doing a good double round robin. That's why we have 2 play days on the same day, just so we can get everything going in the same day. So yeah, Endgaming cannot win this game anymore. There's no overtime. So if Endgaming just come back amazingly and take 4 rounds in a row, they will draw. So there is no comeback possible. However, there's a comeback for the draw, I suppose. We could see that from them. So yeah, and also yeah, 3D Max were picked up. They used to be known as, I think, Sous Marine, the French team, the French Challenger team. Yeah. If you don't recognize the name 3D Max, you might recognize the name Sous Marine. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm sorry. I'm not French, so it feels bad.
Attackers need to locate.
Let's go now into a CCTV room and cache room defense coming out from 3D Max and see exactly how you want to defend this. As I said, it's all about holding onto this east wall. It's very, very important. No Bandit coming out from 3D Max, but no Maverick either this time from Endgaming. Disappointing. I still would like to see a Maverick. I think out of all the objectives, Maverick is the most essential on this particular one. Clubhouse is just the only it's like the only map that Maverick really affects, and especially this objective. I really would have liked to see a Maverick hit.
5 seconds to insertion.
But let's get into this. It is match point, of course, to 3D Max. So they only have to hold on to this one defense, and they take the series very nicely. We'll see already the pre-placed drones from Endgaming getting eliminated here from Badtrack, who's going to be playing on the roam game here. I would have expected to see a Legion here, honestly, or maybe you know, a Montaigne or something from Endgaming to just get quickly up these stairs. Despite the fact that Clash has been banned, who is so powerful at stopping this garage push, we haven't really seen too much actual garage pushing coming out from either team. So it's kind of weird that we actually saw the Clash ban go down in the first place. This little rotate's getting opened up here by Qual. As we will see a lot of the destruction going through, but it's going to be Primal. Might be able to find a very early pick here. As Nebo also on the roam around with him. Nebo also going to be pushing around onto Stockroom as Primal in the garage storage stairs, seeing what you can do here. But it's going to be Zofia charges start to go out here from Fratelli as he drops down, but oh, he goes down. Nebo is going to peek it out as a wrong time. Wow, that's unfortunate. And the peek comes out, but oh no, the potato from Nebo. And Torok going to punish him for it, shuts him down. And we see both of the Polish Grom operators already off the board. That is disappointing to see. But we will see nice little control from Endgaming coming out here as Hunter pushes all the way up onto the garage stairs. This is exactly what I would like to see. And, you know, Jaeger already having rotated out of this area means that Endgaming have decent control. Elation takes down Primal as well. It's going to be both the Romans off the board. But I think, yeah, Badtrack is now on the roam himself, moving into the garage storage area and seeing what he can do here. I'm going to say that he's probably going to hop out here, but we see Hunter is going to start to do a little bit of action here to open up onto the garage wall and try to move into the site. He's going to reload himself as Elation moves in to support him here as well. Takes out the barbed wire and looks like Badtrack has a nice bit of a roam going out here, but Elation is going to be covering it out in case any push comes through. Hunter going to start pushing up, and the ping comes out to say, yeah, I need to get through here so I can go for the plant. I think Qual still has a Nitro, yeah, and he still has the angle opened up to throw the Nitro if it does indeed come down. Undead still does have one of those remote gas grenades in his back pocket. He's going to throw it out to deny the plant, but only 40 seconds left to go. They're going to have to start moving quickly here for this plant to go down sooner rather than later. Bad Track's still going to be on this roam, but it looks like he was pushed out a little bit. And that Torok is going to be there to drone him out and start to push up through the lounge area. Going up to front door now as Qual is going to actually peek it out. When he sees him, he takes him down. What a shot from Bad Track. Takes off the head of Torok as Elation going to be holding it down. And yeah, he's going to be able to easily trade it back. Sorry, there's going to be Hunter holding it down as Elation actually going to go for the plant now. And Qual does not have the Nitro ready to do this. He does go for the Nitro throw, but doesn't get it down in the we see Peek. Pushes all the way, and he takes down Qual. And really nice attack coming out from End Gaming. They managed to take round number 7. Still match point, however, the 3D Max. All End Gaming can hope for here is a draw. And this is not looking good for them at all. So, we are going to see a gym bedroom defense coming out. And I gotta say, I don't know, honestly, because this last time just ended so badly for End Gaming when they were defending it. And I think that for both teams, the only successful defense they've had is that Church Arsenal. So let's see how it goes down as we move through into match point still to 3D Max. And it is going to be round number 8 getting underway here shortly. I'm still seeing the same operators coming out more or less from each team. I'm still disappointed to see that we've not got a castle on the board from either team here. I still think the castle would be very nice here. I do often see the whole, like, a couple of ADSs in gym, open up this entire wall, open up a rotate here, put a castle down here, try and bandit trick it, although this bandit trick strategy doesn't really work too much anymore with the introduction of Maverick, but I think 3D Max are now looking into the fact that there's just been no Maverick take from End Gaming at all. And now they're going to try and bandit trick this out. And they're seeing the shield going down here as well to protect the bandit here from any nades that go through, as well as ADS is there to stop this shield getting destroyed. It's actually all 3 ADS get committed to that. And there is a Thatcher on the board, so, you know, that's a lot of utility gone off the board if Thatcher just throws an EMP in here. And again, we will see a pretty heavy roam game. It's going to be Elation with the first kill of the round. What was that? Wow. Attempted kill haul coming out there and just unsuccessfully proving well for him. And it's going to be Primal going to be on the roam here. But Bad Track already going down. Jaeger Roamer down already on Clubhouse. That is a huge pick. Not utility-wise, but definitely gun skill-wise. You know, the 416C Carbine is so powerful right now. And wow, that is incredible. I can't believe he just went down that early. But we'll see a lot of holding down onto this CCTV cache room area. But interesting, this wall is not reinforced. And I mentioned last time, I really think that if you reinforce this wall and just put a couple of bandits down, even if those bandits can easily get destroyed from below, you're still wasting a lot of time. You're not just giving up this control really shortly. Elation's drone is going to get destroyed, however, as Qual going to be holding on to it very nicely here as well, as Nebo going to be playing around his construction area. He is bringing that SMG-11 around with him, as well as the default shotgun for smoke here. Not using the FMG-9 as Primal rotates around onto the east stairs to see what he can do here. We see most of the push coming up from End Gaming is indeed going to be on this area. They will manage to open up onto cache room as well. Primal just biding his time and seeing what you can do here as the peaks are going to come through. Primal just missing the headshot by an inch for Telly. Not able to find that kill just yet. As Primal going to be holding it down when he can on this east side. Still proving a little bit of a nuisance and a bit of a presence. But he is locked out of a rotate here completely. So he's going to have to rotate downstairs. He wants to find a new angle. And he's just not going to shoot yet. Hunter's got to be aware of that. But ooh, the Claymore is down. I'm wondering if Primal's even going to go for this Claymore. He can avoid it. He could come up right onto this right side and he could not detonate it at all. But Primal's going to rotate around. Hunt's going to be droning it out. And it looks like the construction push is going to come through shortly. As also Ash charges are going to go down from peak as well. He's going to peek it out, but not going to get the kill just yet. As Hunter, very, very lit up from a lot of these fights, is going to push his way into construction. He can be peeking out himself as Elation comes downstairs, but Undead takes down Hunter as Torok rotates around and tries to get open Jacuzzi wall. Just needs someone to watch it for him as Peak is pushing out, but Qual going to find the kill into Elation. He's all starting to fall apart for endgaming, falling apart at the seams as Peak, he's convinced that someone is going to peek him. And Torok going to push around Jacuzzi wall, but Undead will peek it out. Nebo takes down Peak, and it's all into the hands of Fratelli now. Around onto the pool table, trying to find an angle from below, but he can just not find it. And he's got 15 seconds left. He's got to find 4 kills in 15 seconds. I don't really think it can happen. I think it's GG. He's going to push up the stairs. And yeah, Valkyrie's going to be pre-firing him out. He takes down Fratelli. 3D Max take round by 8. And they take the series 6-2. And there's your scoreboard indeed, guys. So we're going to take a short break here before we return with our next game. It's going to be Team Empire versus T3H Esports. So stick around. And oh, I don't think that's going to be... Hold on. Let me correct myself there before I just start just doing whatever. It's going to be Team Empire versus Death Row. Sorry. My apologies. That'll be our 3rd game for today, and then our 4th game will be Endgaming versus T3H Esports. There we go. That is what I meant to say. We'll be right back with those games.
And we'll